Good morning, Redeemer. Welcome to another Sunday where we worship together, even though we're not in person. And as we gather this morning, we do so in the midst of the tremendous pain and sadness and anger that is all around us as we once again have been exposed to the racism and injustice that plagues our country still to this day, plagues our own communities, our own lives as well. And Pastor Dan's message that he sent to us on, I think, Wednesday this past week was really powerful as it invited us to listen to the pain, the sadness, the hurts, the agony of those who are victims of injustice, and to lament and to repent, he called us to, as well as to pray. And I hope you've taken that seriously this week. And so as we gather this morning for worship, we do so in the midst of that context. And as I too wrestled in my own way, prayed and confessed and acknowledged my own ignorance and complacency this week as I tried to listen and become more aware of the reality of violence and injustice in our country. This call to worship reflects a prayer that I came across but also adapted to fit kind of my own thoughts and feelings. So this morning's call to worship will be a prayer of lament, really, a confession. And as Alaythia reads a section, then I'll respond with another section. I invite you, best you can, to make it your own prayer this morning as we join together in worship.
Gracious God, you have revealed yourself as the one who passionately desires to bring about justice and true peace among all peoples and all creation.
We confess that our world, our country, and our own hearts are filled with greed, selfishness, and hate that breaks your heart and infects your world with injustice, oppression, and abuse.
You have called us as your church to follow you in bringing about justice for the oppressed and those who are victims of hate and violence.
We are your sons and daughters, your family. Help us to stand where you stand, to love what you love and to hate what you hate. Empower us to stand against injustice and to stand with those who are wronged.
At the cross, you identified yourself with the victims of oppression as you yourself suffered slander, abuse, injustice, and death at the hands of the powerful and privileged in order to rescue us and restore justice to your broken world.
May your Spirit guide us in bearing witness against all the powerful and privileged who selfishly seek their own interests at the expense of others. Righteous God, we long for the new creation, when justice rolls down like waters and righteousness like an ever-flowing stream. I am weary from the waves crashing over every day. God of mercy, please come rescue me. I am longing for your voice, gentle whisper in the noise. Father, tell me everything's all right. Your power, your presence breaks strongholds, King of heaven. When you speak, mountains move. I believe there will be breakthrough. You alone can take my scars, piece by piece restore my heart. Take what's broken, make it whole again. Your power, your presence breaks strongholds, King of heaven. When you speak, mountains move. I believe there will be breakthrough. your power. Oceans open wide, your fire falls down. Heaven and earth collide. King Jesus, forever by my side. Your power, your presence, break strongholds, King of heaven. When you speak, mountains move. I believe there will be breakthrough. I am weary from the waves crashing over every day. God of mercy, please come rescue me. And of sorrows, Lamb of God, by his own betrayed, the sin of man and wrath of God has been on Jesus laid. Silent as he stood accused, beaten, mocked, and scorned, bowing to the Father's will, he took the crown of thorns. Oh, that rugged cross, my salvation, where your love poured out over me. Now my soul cries out, hallelujah, praise and honor unto thee. Sent from heaven, God's own Son, to purchase and redeem, and reconcile the very ones who nailed him to that tree. Oh, that rugged cross, my salvation, where your love poured out over me. Now my soul cries out, hallelujah, praise and honor unto thee. See, the stone is rolled away. Behold the empty tomb. Hallelujah, God be praised. He's risen from the grave. Oh, that rugged cross, my salvation, where your love poured out over me. Now my soul